Hello Aries and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your 2026 year ahead tarot forecast for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. It's where we explore key themes, energies, major turning points for you that might be unfolding in 2026. We pull one card per month as we usually do and then pull some oracle cards at the end. And as always, it won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So let's see what we have for you, Aries. Your yearly 2026 tarot reading for Aries. What do we have for Aries? Thank you. Angel, spirits, guides. Thank you. So in January, we start with the Hermit. February, we have the Eight of Swords. March, King of Swords. All these swords energy, we have April, the Ace of Swords. May, we have the Page of Wands. And the Knight of Pentacles is June. July, the Six of Cups. August, Six of Pentacles. We have the Moon in September. The Empress in October. The Seven of Cups, November. And December, we have the Seven of Wands. So that is your spread for 2026 Aries. Let's go into the readings one by one. So we have the Hermit. So the scenario in January can resonate for you here, Aries, in terms of you have everything that you need in terms of wisdom, guidance, advice, experience here to guide you forward. If you're at some point where you are trying to find the way ahead or trying to navigate a situation, this is about letting experience be your guide in how you need to move forward. Experience comes from wisdom or someone sharing theirs with you. So there could well be a scenario here where you are connecting to a person who might be giving you guidance as well, some powerful guidance. As it's your overarching theme, its advice is if you're given guidance, listen to it. Because as it's a big energy for you, it matters for you for the month of January. So if someone is giving you guidance, advice, sharing their wisdom with you, this is about listening to that as well. The Hermit is linked to healing energy as well. So there could well be healing on some level. It can be with you and another person or people. It can be healing in other areas of life, such as trying to navigate your way through a situation and find the way forward. Could be financial, could be your own health issues as well, mental, emotional, physical, but you're absolutely going to get there. You're absolutely going to find your way forward with the sign of the Hermit. You may also be wanting to become a healer. This can be connecting to a healer as well. So healing energy on all levels can apply to you for the month of January here, Aries. It's a powerful energy. Powerful illumination, powerful understanding of drawing on your wisdom, guidance, experience to see the way forward in certain circumstances. Like I said, the Hermit is linked to healing energy, a healer, becoming a healer, healing on all levels, recovery. It's a very positive sign of that. So this is what I see for you here for the month of January. The Eight of Swords is a mental energy. We have to judge a situation with the Eight of Swords in terms of what really serves us, trying to get a full perspective of our situation as well. Because the Eight of Swords can be where the mind can hold us hostage in certain circumstances and stop us from moving forward. So you can experience something here that is limiting behavioral patterns. We can keep ourselves stuck, and we have to get a higher perspective on this situation in terms of whether that's right for us or not. Are we limiting our growth? Are we limiting our happiness? Are we limiting our forward movement in circumstances? Is it the right thing for us to do? Are these limitations working for us or are they not? So there could well be something that you are looking at here in the month of February here, Aries, where you have to look at your mental energies and decide what's right for you, is what I'm seeing for you. And sometimes there are reasons why we stay stuck. Sometimes there are reasons why we say, I'm not going down that path anymore because it might not serve you. So we can put up blocks ourselves because we know in full awareness, with full clarity, that this path isn't for me, this person isn't for me, this way forward isn't for me. So it's about choosing where limitations lie, what's healthy for you, what's not healthy for you. And that's the energy of the Eight of Swords to explore in February time. It's about, even right next to the Hermit energy, there could well be some wise judgment, wise decisions that you're making here that might guide you in terms of whether a path forward is for you or not, or whether you're limiting your own happiness, growth, fulfillment, however that would be for you. So these energies can apply to you very strongly there. Certainly January to February time, the Hermit and the Eight of Swords go very, very well together, not limited to that. But it might well be here, Aries, that you have to just get perspective of your situation with February time. There is greater perspective coming here. The March energy, the King of Swords can be a person or your energy. So as a person, the King of Swords is somebody who is intellectual, educated, knowledgeable, knows their stuff, an expert. So a person in authority. So you could be connecting to an expert, an authority figure, male or female. This person will bring decisions, very positive decisions when they appear in your reading. They stand for what's right, true, fair, honourable. So this is somebody who is very decisive, very quick thinking, uses words very wisely, carefully, because they don't waste their energy. They're very articulate. So this is somebody who you might be connecting to. Generally, when the King of Swords appears in your reading, it would be very positive communication with the King of Swords. If it's a person, male or female, somebody who is doing the right thing by you, making the right decisions for you, bringing in positive decisions, positive communication for you. The King of Swords also it advises as well. So you might be connecting to an expert or an official person of some kind. This is somebody who will absolutely guide you in the right direction, is what I'm seeing for you. So someone who brings full clarity of a situation, decisions, advice. Yeah, this is somebody who may well be favourable for you for the month of March. Now, if it's your energy here, Aries, the King of Swords is somebody who knows what they want. So they look to the future and they're very decisive. They're very clear in terms of where they want to be. So you might be putting some plans into place. You might be enacting a strategy. You might be figuring out some important life choices and decisions with full clarity of your situation in March time. That is with full clarity of your situation and works for you. So very positive decisions and choices you might be making, or putting some significant plans into action. Even things like, ideas and that kind of thing will be very positive with the King of Swords. In April time, love this. The Ace of Swords is clarity. These energies aren't necessarily linked. They can be, but they're not limited to that. The King of Swords can bring in the breakthrough, the triumph, the success. So certainly if you're waiting for, again, breakthroughs, triumphs, successes between March and April, again, you could be connecting to somebody who might be deciding that or showing you the way forward, or bringing decisions, communications in. So this is that scenario here where we have the lovely Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is linked with a new beginning, new clarity, new breakthroughs, new victory, new triumphs, new success. And it's very well deserved, you know. Why? Because someone has climbed a lot of mountains. You can see the mountains in the distance reaching far and wide. But this is your reward. If you have gone through a situation where you've been up and down through, you know, peaks and troughs, coming to April time, this is a deserved victory, a deserved triumph, a deserved success. These can be official, but they're not limited to that. Could be in business, could be other areas of life, could even be health and medical areas as well, you know, taken on from the Hermit, you know, victory over something that you've been going through with you or another person. Again, this is an expert in their field. So this is the scenario here where, again, if these months are linked, again, this King of Swords could be bringing in this great breakthrough, triumph and success for you that you might be ready for. Now, the Ace of Swords can also be to do with seeing a truth. So there could well be some powerful truth that's healthy for you. Doesn't necessarily mean that truth is easy to see, but it helps us make healthy decisions and choices for our highest good and how we need to move forward. So this works for you is what you need to know. I also want to say the Ace of Swords is linked with brilliant ideas. So you might be, again, whether it's March and April or just, you know, April period, there could well be a great epiphany, a brainwave, a lucid moment, that eureka moment where you have a great idea that on how you want to move forward, what you want to start, how you want to align with a new path. This would be a very powerful indication for that too. So the Ace of Swords is clarity that you need to see, and is Spirit working with you always with the Ace of Swords, clarifying the way forward, however that comes to you. March period, Aries, we have fire energy. So the Page of Wands is also linked with good news. Again, very positive in terms of something exciting, something that holds potential. This is growth, possibility, potential, enthusiasm, excitement. So it can be starting at the beginnings of something that you're ready to discover, a journey of discovery, a new adventure that you're going on. But it can be very positive news on that basis of something opening up. It can be on the back of April, but not limiting to that. Now, the Page of Wands can be linked with starting new things or being inspired to start new things. You might be ready to put some kind of idea into motion. We're between April and May time, and it can be things like hobbies, new business ventures, an opportunity here to move in a direction that you feel has positivity and potential, a new beginning, and you're feeling really excited about it. It's passion, it's driven, it's excitement. So very, very positive on that basis here, Aries. Going on some kind of new adventure, something new opening up for you here. And it's full of you feel drawn to this path is what I see for you, whether it's personal, professional, something that really is exciting, that's lighting you up, and you're just ready for it is what I see for you. We have June period. June is the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles brings in offers, opportunities. Someone could be making you an offer here, very positive in terms of jobs, business opportunities, or a sum of money. That can be in any life area. This would be to do with some of money that you were expecting. You might have been going through some kind of process to get a sum of money. If you've been waiting on approvals in terms of a sum of money, this would be very positive for you as well. So Knight of Pentacles, really positive in terms of money areas. The energy of the Knight of Pentacles, and it can also be if you're selling or buying something as well, the same thing applies. Some offer being accepted or an offer being extended to you that you're ready for or you're looking for would be the opportunity here for the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is really productive as well. This is putting your time and energy in the right direction that has the opportunity to bring financial change to your circumstances, financial rewards, really feel that you're getting somewhere for your hard work and effort. So the June period may well be productive for you. Very, very productive with the efforts that you're putting into something. It's focused. You're moving forward in a direction that is solid and stable and secure. It's very positive also in terms of getting back on track too. But like I said, very positive in terms of green lights on offers and opportunities that can bring change. Knight of Pentacles is a lovely, lovely energy here. With July period here, Aries, we have the lovely Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is linked to people, places, situations that have been in our life for a significant amount of time. We have memories, nostalgia, good times, we kind of reminisce sometimes with the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups can also be reconnecting to the past in some way as well. So it could well be a person or a place that you might be reconnecting to as well. Somewhere that you have experience, history, memories, fond memories. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's all wonderful, but somebody who you have known for a significant amount of time, you might be reconnecting to them. It can be friendships, family, love romantic, a workplace, a place you used to live as a child. These energies can be reconnection to the past or a focus on somewhere that you've been or someone you've been with for a significant amount of time. There could well be the importance here of a spiritual connection here with the Six of Cups. Can be linked to the importance of children as well with the Six of Cups energy and childhood things. So you could be reconnecting to childhood memories, childhood place, a person that you knew as a child. Like I said, it can be family as well. Again, it can be about going back to a place of work that you were happy. So very, very positive on that basis. When we talk about the Six of Cups for us alone, Six of Cups can be an opportunity here where you find a moment of great delight. Something happens that brings you real delight, real happiness, and we just feel that sense of joy, jumping for joy, just like when we were children. It's that innocent joy, that innocent reaction that we have when something beautiful happens and we find ourselves coming back to our real happy place, It's an energy of happy equilibrium as well. So you might be striking that or feeling that for the month of July. Something might be happening for you that brings that reaction as well. So August, Aries, we have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is all about the importance of reciprocity. One person shouldn't give more than they take. The other person shouldn't take more than they give. You could look at that in personal relationships, in business. You can look at that in other areas of life. It's about achieving a fair give and take in a scenario. It might well be that there could be something that's out of balance that needs to be rebalanced here. You could look at that in terms of relationships. You can look at that in terms of money situations, work situations, striking good deals. It's about achieving some happy give and take in a situation here. And again, if there's something that's out of balance that needs to be rebalanced, it's giving you the opportunity to rebalance that with the Six of Pentacles. Now, I also want to say with the Six of Pentacles, it can be linked with a sum of money. So the Six of Pentacles, as someone reaching out, offering you something. Now, it can be very positive to do with gifts from people that we know, a gift of money. Can be a bonus in terms of work or a sum of money that you needed or wanted for a certain situation. This can be very positive on that basis. Sometimes some money to pay a bill, can be gifted here with the Six of Pentacles. So it can be a scenario here where it's your time to receive. So you might be experiencing a gift this month here, Aries, with the Six of Pentacles, because it is your time to receive. So it's a lovely spiritual energy as well with the Six of Pentacles. You can see the scales on the card. It's all about balance. And what we put sometimes time and energy into, we get back. That can be a universal reward. So if you put time and energy into something, it can also be reciprocity from the universe as well. But also it can be reciprocity from what you've done for work situation or what you've put time and energy into elsewhere. You get that back in some way. This is your gift. The moon energy we have in September. The moon is very spiritual. You need to trust your intuition in September should you encounter a situation where you have to fall back on your instincts. Other faculties might not be clear for you, but your intuition is going to be absolutely spot on. So you're being told to surrender and trust your intuition in this time. You don't fully see the path forward, but we just have to surrender and trust how we feel, what our instinct is telling us, because you are absolutely being guided. So even though you might not see a situation fully right now, you're being told trust your instinct and go with the flow is the scenario of the moon. Because the moon is linked with fears, doubts, insecurities. You can see only the path is part clear, part in shadow. Just like the normal moon when, it's out during the night, not everything is clear with the moon. Certain spots of the road ahead are lit up, others are obscured by shadow. So this can be that scenario here where we do have fears, doubts, and insecurities because not everything is clear to us. And we can feel a little bit vulnerable. We can feel a little bit emotional with the moon as well. But this can be surrender and trust your intuition. There are hidden blessings. Spirit works for you behind the scenes to help you in some way. And it might well be that there are things yet to be revealed about that. But if you trust your intuition, you'll absolutely move forward in the right direction. So this is what you're being told in the month of September. There is also a scenario when the moon appears in your reading that the full moon, the new moon, in September, for example, may well be those periods, those dates may well be particularly important for you in terms of how things are moving forward, how things are being revealed, how things are playing out. Those dates might well be significant for you in September. We have the Empress in October period. So if this is you, Aries, this is a very positive, healthy energy. You might be very positive or making positive moves to do with health matters. The Empress represents self-care. She's self-nourishing. She is a sign of health in our life. So you might be taking care of your health. You might be nurturing yourself. It can be a good sign of getting back to health as well with the Empress as well, very nurturing energy. Certainly getting back on track with that scenario. The Empress can be the birth of something new. It's a good sign of pregnancy. It's a good sign in terms of the birth of new to do with love matters of the heart. Whether it's in an existing relationship or a new relationship may blossom for you. It's a very powerful symbol of that. It's Venus energy, so very powerfully linked with matters of the heart, as it is to do with money, Aries, as well. The Empress is extremely a good sign to do with abundance and money matters, feeling abundant in your energy, in your life, new abundance be entering your life in some way. So this is a lovely energy here, Aries, for the month of October, where you might experience new abundance, new money paths, the creation of new money areas as well. This is a very creative energy, so an inspired energy as well. So you might be inspired to start something new, or being inspired to enjoy a level of abundance that allows you to create further. This is the scenario here with the Empress. I also want to say it can link with a mother or mother figure, whether you're becoming a mother, or a mother might be a focus for the month of October. It might well be a key priority, and understanding how you nurture, how you care, how you be of service to someone might well be significant for you for the month of October. We have the Seven of Cups in November. I love this energy because it's really telling you that there's so much that's possible around you. The Seven of Cups is linked to hopes, dreams and wishes just waiting to be manifested. I really like it next to the Empress, certainly to do with creating new things, or if you're experiencing new abundance, this can be a scenario of where do I go from here? What do I move forward on now? I've got this abundance here. Now I want to take things further. So these energies between October and November period, beautiful, because this is when you're dreaming, where you are pursuing options, where you are looking at possibilities, opportunities, pathways, ideas, hopes, dreams and wishes just waiting to be manifested, but you're looking at them. You are taking action towards them. You're saying, well, what do I do next? Where do I go from here? And sometimes we just have to surrender and trust our intuition, and see how things unfold. Some of you might have a few irons in the fire as well in November period, and it can represent multiple things, multiple revenue streams, for example, multiple businesses, but it's not limited to that. Multiple properties, whatever that scenario is, it's not limited to business and money. But it's very positive in terms of being open to, where do I go next? What do I do next? What do I manifest next? Understanding that you have all possibility and potential around you to manifest something, manifest new dreams, new wishes, and take things forward even further with the Seven of Cups. It links with pathways, connections, opportunities for you to explore the Seven of Cups, but full of potential for you to explore them. And I think that certainly for November period, you're dreaming. You are considering, where do I go from here? What do I do next? What do I pursue? Making those, you have choices available to you, pathways, doors to open, and you're kind of looking at where you go from here is what I'm seeing for you. So beautiful. And for example, if it was to do with, a mother and pregnancy and that kind of thing as well, again, these two energies can be, how do I need to, plan for the future. I need to figure out how we need to move forward here. I need to look at the options around me and, trust my intuition in terms of getting all the options that I need to see, and then understanding how I need to move forward. So some of you just might be pursuing options, looking at your options, but you have options is what Spirit is telling you. You have options to explore. New hopes, dreams and wishes just waiting to be manifested here. There are doors to open, and it might well be that you need to look at a few different things, but then you might well decide in terms of which way you're going. What feels right intuitively would be the energy here. Now, the Seven of Cups can sometimes be linked with a level of confusion, but as with the Cups energy, we have to trust our instinct a lot of the time. Because should you have multiple options to choose from, it's about trusting your intuition here in this scenario. There are pathways that are available to you, but not all of them will be right for you. So you need to trust your intuition, and you won't choose wrong, is what I would say to you here, Aries. Do what feels right. Trust your gut in how you decide in November, is what I would say to you. We have the Seven of Wands, very empowered energy. So Aries, the Seven of Wands can represent standing firm, standing for what you believe is right and true. You can be defending yourself or another person, standing up for someone else with this scenario as well. However this manifests for you, you are in a good position in December to overcome whatever challenges you. So know that. It does take a little bit of perseverance, the Seven of Wands energy, but it's always a sign that you're absolutely going to get there. Whatever you need to overcome, this is a scenario of hold firm. Don't back down. Don't give up. Whatever is challenging you here, and there's levels to that, you are in a perfect position, a very strong position to face, deal with, and overcome whatever is opposing you, is what I'm seeing here. So this is just taking a stand and really digging in and persevering, because it will serve you in the month of December. Whatever you're facing is not bigger than your power to overcome it. And that's probably what you need to hear in December. It's fire energy, your energy. Fire is all linked to passion, inspiration, power, assertiveness, confidence, and confidence in yourself. You're either, like I said, defending and protecting something important to you, whether it's for you or whether it's you're sticking up for someone else or protecting someone else. You're in a very powerful position to do that with the Seven of Wands. I also tell the narrative of if you are moving forward and advancing, for example, in career or in projects or initiatives, but you are getting to a position of leadership or a greater authority position in some way, this can be a scenario where someone or people might try to undercut you, undermine you, challenge you. The Seven of Wands can be a defensive energy. And it can be a sign where we achieve our success, we get to where we want to be. There could well be a new position that you are moving into in December. And then you deal with another set of problems, which is the settling in period where certain people might want to undercut you, undermine you, go around you, be subversive. And you're being told here, Aries, remember your own power. Stand firm for what you believe is right and true. And you will overcome it. If you're experiencing that kind of scenario, it's a scenario here of you're absolutely in the perfect position to overcome it. You are in that position. So it doesn't matter what other challenges you are experiencing. This is that sense of you have that position. And one, you don't need to justify it, but you need to stand firm in terms of who you are, what you're about, and your deservingness of where you've got to is what I want to say to you. So it's very positive on that basis as well, holding firm, standing your ground, and embracing your position of maybe what you've worked to achieve. So this is what I see for you here for the month of December. Very strong position that you are in as it wraps up the month. So Aries, I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you now. Let's see what we have for you as an Archangel Michael message. What do we have for our lovely Aries? Thank you, angel spirits, guides, for 2026. There certainly feels here there is alignment going on in the early part of the year. There are significant shifts in your path, the energy around you, as we move towards the middle, towards the end of the year as well. And certainly feeling very abundant, certainly feeling very inspired and creative, very positive also in terms of self-love, love areas in the month of October, but also exploring new things, new pathways come November period is what I'm seeing for you. And ending on a very strong outcome, being in a very strong position for the month of December. So we have focus upon divine and perfect health. God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health and for guiding my actions so that they support my well-being. We have your home is protected by angels. Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants. I ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring its security. Thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage, or taxes. So those are your Archangel Michael messages. So let's see what we have as a fortune message for you, Aries. What do we have for our lovely Aries? So the card that's come out is Unity, number 34. A time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. This card is a sign of partnerships of all kinds as well. For me as a reader, even a spiritual partnership. Even working in partnership with spirit as well is what I want to say here, Aries. The unity energy can be very positive in terms of love. It can be partnerships of other kinds, like business, for example. But for me as a reader, the symbol of, two hands coming together can also be a sign of, spirit giving you some kind of helping hand or leading the way or supporting you in some way too. Let's see what we have for you as a spirit animal oracle message. What do we have for our lovely Aries? Thank you, angel spirits, guides. We have Loon, intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Very intuitive energy, so trusting your instincts. All right, let's see what we have as a final message from Spirit for you for 2026. What do we have for our lovely Aries? Thank you, angel spirits, guides. Message for Aries. 2 cards. We have strength. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we're always with you. And Aries, your final message we have receive, which is what we were saying with the 6 of Pentacles. You are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. But now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. So Aries, you have some beautiful cards in your reading. That's what I have for you as Aries yearly 2026 tarot forecast. I hope you enjoyed your reading, found it helpful, useful. Do look at the next 3-month tarot readings that I do starting in January. I wish you a wonderful 2026. Beautiful things are unfolding for you, and I will see you next time.